Well, now it's Dad's time. Being a father can be challenging, but it isn't very often that we actually hear his side of the story. That is, until now. Steve Doocy is the host of Fox and Friends, and he's written a book called Tales from the Dad's Side, Misadventures in Fatherhood. It's really a look at his funny, but sometimes frustrating experiences on everything from getting pedicures with his daughter.
Oh, you had to bring that up.
To having the dreadful sex talk. Hey, it's in the book, man.
It was unrelated to the manicure.
Let me see your nails. Let me see your nails. They're looking pretty good.
No, I'm back to using the scissors from Staples, Audra.
Okay. So obviously you didn't learn too much from your daughter then, right?
No, when my son went to college, my daughter said, "Dad, I'd really like to do some bonding with you. Let's go get pedicures and manicures." And I said, "Okay, I'll drive you." I drove them. They said, "Well, what are you going to have?" And I said, "Are you nuts?" But they had that kind of sad daughter look. Dad, you're going to get one, aren't you? So I had it done.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, it was torture.
You didn't like it?
They used something that looks like a stainless steel vegetable slicer on the bottom of your feet, and then they had like a cheese shaver.
See, that's the first time you go in, and the rest of them are all fine.
Why those women were working at a nail salon in New Jersey and not Gitmo, I don't know, because it was torture. But I bonded with my daughter.
That's
it was
a good thing.
Yeah.
The book itself is hilarious. The cover alone is just cracking me up, too. But what made you decide to write this book on behalf of the men out there, all the dads?
Well, I'm glad you noticed the cover, because it does feature my actual children, Peter, Mary, Sally, PMS, as we have abbreviated them. But there are a million TV shows out there aimed at the mom, magazines, books, very few for guys. So I thought I would tell a story, the good, the bad, and the ugly, with the fatherhood department from the dad's side.
And speaking of that, I have to read this. You said that fatherhood is like Wikipedia. Some parts based in fact and others just made up along the way.
It's so true, because in the beginning you think, oh, how hard could it be? Just give me that baby. Screaming. Now what do I do?
Right.
And what do you do? And this is a 20-year odyssey of the day my son was born, and I can't, Audra, tell you exactly what happens in the first chapter, but I will tell you that the day he was born, it does involve O.J. Simpson, Newt Gingrich, Chatty Cathy, and a strip joint.
And a strip joint, and how you told your wife too. So we'll leave all that. We'll leave that one alone there.
Oh, she's still delighted about that.
We'll talk about the sex talk.
I had the sex talk with my son. He was going to go away for the summer, and I chose the very intimate moment of the 7th inning stretch during a Yankees game.
That's great. I love it.
Peter, I know you're going to be gone for a while, and I want to. Dad, stop. I know. No, really. I learned about it in health class.
Right.
And I was thinking, health class? I thought that's what they talked about health. No, Dad, that's sex class.
That's sex class.
And then he told me about stuff, and
you just didn't want to hear it, I'm sure.
I don't need to hear about it, Peter.
I'm sure. We have about 15 seconds left, but if you could give your best piece of advice to dads out there, what would it be?
Do your best. And you can't really plan. You should plan on changing and ad-libbing all along the way.
Right.
One thing with 2 kids in college now, one of the most important things, dads, tell your kids, never drink anything out of a boot.
Steve, it's okay. You made it through, and we love the book. Thank you so much. And again, Steve's book is called Tales from the Dad's Side, Misadventures in Fatherhood. It is a hoot. You got to pick it up.
This has been Better.tv. For more stories like the one you just saw, catch the weekday television program Better, your source for styles, trends, relationships, beauty, fitness, and other stories that will help make your day better. Check local TV listings to see if Better airs in your city. Thanks for watching.